Hey guys, good morning, afternoon, evening. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, guys. Hope you guys went to church today. It was awesome in the presence of the Lord today. Yes, I really enjoy myself in the presence of the Lord today. So guys, without wasting much of your time, thank you for those of you that have subscribed to my YouTube channel, my returning subscribers. I say thank you. You are super duper welcome. Thank you guys, and those that have not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Okojejoy TV. In Instagram is just Okojejoy, Facebook is also Okojejoy. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to press the bell notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And also don't forget to press the like button, like my video, share with your friends, share, tag, please. Without wasting much of your time today, you know, I always say I am not a teacher, but I am a learner. I'm also learning the way you guys are learning. Oh, you can't believe me. So today's topic is going to be for the men alone. You as a woman, you are also invited. You will learn one or two things from it. The men that think their wife are cheating, they want to bring back the old days women, blah blah blah. Let's just sit down and listen. Let's sit down and listen to this interesting. In fact, I think this is going to be the most interesting topic. Let's sit down and listen. So today, so we are going to be doing comparison just as we do it before. Day-to-day life inside the Bible. Is it inside? Is it not? So let's sit down and watch. So our first topic today now, what we are going to be talking about is the men. Men that think their wife are cheating, men that think he's not supposed to forgive a cheating woman, men, you know, so different things. There's a viral video that is going on. There's one that they say women are cheating on, and you know, men, they don't even like to use it here to hear. Anywhere they just see a woman is cheating, all their body don't stand. They want hear, they want dive into it, they want to, you know, this one guy. So that is what we brought to the table today. Yes and yes and yes. Why do men say they can't forgive their wife that cheated, and meanwhile they are the most cheater? So why are men saying they can't forgive their wife? If a woman cheat, no, the woman is not coming back to my house. If a woman cheat, I will not forgive. If a woman did, like I asked the question, you as a man, you want a woman to forgive you when you cheat, and when the woman cheat, you say the woman, you're not going to forgive the woman. And I replied them, I said, come, you know, when I mentioned this was, in fact, in the gathering I was, they almost, in fact, I used my hand to hold my head, they almost eat me raw. Men, they almost eat me. How will a woman cheat? In fact, I was shocked. I'll be looking at them like this, like, seriously? How will a woman cheat? He say yes. So if a man want to cheat, who is the man cheating with? Is it goat? Is it fowl? Or is it a woman? They say woman. So if the woman now want to cheat, who is the woman going to cheat with? Dog, fowl, goat, or what? Is it not a man like you? It's just made for a man and a woman. So you can cheat. Like, seriously, you as a man. Because this thing happened, like the men are complaining that the ones that are bringing their wife from Nigeria, when the women come, they are not open eye, they are not this, they are not that. Okay, now you have a choice to bring a woman from where. It's not only women that they bring from Nigeria that cheat. The ones you marry, they are still, both of you are still in Nigeria, they cheat. You bring them to Europe, they cheat. The one that you meet here in Europe can still cheat. Any woman can cheat. It doesn't depend where you bring the woman from or where the woman is. A pastor child can also cheat. Pastors cheat. No, talk of. So let's drop that. Now, my major concern is that they think whenever they bring a woman from Africa, they are not supposed to bring your wife. See, let me tell you. For many of you men that think you cannot forgive your wife because she cheats, I'm not trying to encourage any woman to cheat. Of course, it's not what you tell somebody that will make the person to cheat. Cheating is in your heart. If you want to cheat, it's within you. If you don't want to cheat, it's still within you. So nobody can change that. Now, as a man, if you think you don't want to forgive your wife because she cheats, that is why the women will not speak out when they cheat. And you as the man need to go down for it. Is either the man or the children. Now they are saying they have sworn on it. See, let me tell you. It is you or the children that will suffer it. He said, when two elephants fight, it's the ground that suffer it. If you don't forgive, see, let me tell you something. It is better for you to know that this child is not my own. Maybe when you want to write your will, or you know from the onset that this child is not my own, than you finding out at the very edge or even at your death. It will be so painful. So if the woman knows you are not going to forgive her, she will not speak out. Go and look at the world now. They rate Nigerian women as the most women that give men children that they are not, that is not theirs. And you You say you will not forgive the woman. When the woman know that, it is when we are interacting that I will know what is in your mind. If I cheat, will you forgive me? You say, God forbid. When I cheat, will I come and tell you? No. I'm not encouraging anybody. Life, what most of you don't know, I think maybe traveling is part of education. Things can change. Okay, now you don't want the woman to cheat. My major concern. I'm not advising anybody to cheat. Whether you are a man, whether you are a woman, cheating is cheating. You cheat as a man, you cheat as a woman. Now, my major concern, you will not sleep with your wife for 1 month, for 2 months, for 3 months, for 4 months, for 5 months. Yes! You expect the woman to be faithful to you. You say, oh, these days. Once they're married, then they keep the knack on. This is where my major concern that I'm going to. All the days, men, the level of wealth they have is the farm they cultivate. Is the acres that they can carry as farm. Is the amount of yam or cassava or whatsoever plant they brought out from the farm. That is what make them to be a rich man. Olden days. Now, as a man, tell me how many of you men still have farm. Even if you have, you use machine or laborers to cultivate it. You don't even carry farm. Everybody want to do job. Everybody want to reach. Everybody want to drive G-Wagon. The highest they drive there is bicycle, all these Volkswagen and all those things. Then, if you marry a woman heart, I'm talking to the men now, the woman cannot go back to the father's house no matter what. They will tell you, be you remain there. No landlord will give you house. You cannot work. You cannot even go to school. You are not even allowed to speak in the society. That is why you see so many women are being ridiculed and rejected in their marriage then. No matter what they see, they have to bear because they don't have anywhere going to. And that of cheating is not now it started though. Our great-grandfather, if you look at all of them, all those first children then, that is why you say they spoiled the first child. Every first child is spoiled. No, it's because the first child is a mixed blood. It's a mixed blood. That is why you see, it's either the first child is a mixed blood or other women that are coming, they don't want the child to inherit all their father's, the man's property. That is why you see they always spoil first child. Now, those women will hide and go and sleep with their lover inside the bush. And the father will betray the woman to another person. The secret is between the woman and the lover. Sometimes the lover might not know that the woman is pregnant and she will come with another man's child and come into the house. And when you sleep with her, they say the woman is pregnant. Then they don't even calculate well. Even if you calculate well, people can give birth to children early. Is either late, early, or exactly, even till now. So now, how are you going to trace? It is when something began to happen. Then they don't even have hospital or all these DNA or all those things. It is when something began to happen. They now find out, they now see that. Who did you sleep with? The woman will not confess and say, see. So now, tell me, now, these are for the men. Now that we now have civilization, none of you even want to stay in Nigeria, not to talk of going to the village. Some of you have not visited village for years. What am I going there to do? Even if you will visit your village, you stand in your father's outside. You have not gone to the bush to even know how they used to plant again or how they used to cultivate again. You don't even know. You can't remember. Now, you have civilized. Everybody is now living in abroad, Europe, travel from one country to the other. We now have money, we have cars, we do things, we are electronized, we are mobile and everything. You as a man, you cannot go back to that old days life. And you now want the women that are civilized these days, that a woman can be a president, a woman can be a governor, a woman can be a minister, a woman can be anything. Double and twice what a man is doing. Business person, doctor, lawyer, think of anything. A woman can have house of his own, of her own. You know how many women that have mansions? Even some men cannot build. Women are doing these things now. And you still expect them to be in slavery as olden days. You are living the olden days and coming, you are grown. And you want the woman to still be outdated. Abba. That one shocked me. Now, when you give birth to your child, 1 day, 2 days, week, months, years, and the child remain the same, will you be happy as a father or as a father? Will you be happy? The child grows. A woman that you married 10 years ago, you don't expect her behavior 10 years ago to be the same now that she's exposed. You say social media has spoiled everywhere. The same social media is where you are going to. The same social media is where you are running to. Like I heard so many men say, any woman that have entered social media, the woman don't finish with that. And you, that is where, how do you know that people are entering social media if you are not there? That is where you are logging to every minute, every hour. You want to see what is happening in social media. Did you hear what happened? Did you see this in social media? And you say your wife will not enter. You want to be current and you don't want her to be current. I don't understand. Did they say it's the social media that is making them to commit the adultery? Or is the social media that is making them to flirt? Or is the social media that is making them to... Have you not seen pastors that are pregnant women, even sleeping with people's wife? Church people that are converting people's husbands. So now tell me, you say social media has come. No woman is ready to stay in husband's house again because you are not ready to be a man. If you are ready to be a man, the women will stay. Which woman will not like waking up in the morning, honey, good morning, baby, how are you? Or breakfast in bed, or you know, you pamper the woman. Which woman will not want to wake up and see a man by her side? Maybe as you are just waking up, trying to open your eyes, somebody just peck you on the head or the cheek or kiss you in the mat. And you think that day will not be blessed, no matter how stressful you are. The first thing you remember is the kiss, is the hug, is the sweet, sweet words. As rich, in fact, as rich, I mentioned it again, as rich as Obi Kubana. He said, whenever I'm angry, whenever my wife touched me, oh, most of you, the day you praise your wife, that is the day you will die. You cannot even praise, but you want the woman to shower and shatter all the praise on earth for you. Most of you don't even know how your wife make their hair. I can vouch, some men have never even bought pint or bra. If they ask you the size of your wife, you don't even know it. You don't even know it. You don't want your wife to move forward. You don't want your wife to even have a... Like a man was telling me, any woman that have a house is not ready to stay in a husband's house. Any woman that have a house is not ready to stay in a husband's house. Your sisters, they have house. Your mothers have house. Your aunties, your cousins, they all have house as a lady. And you are saying any woman that have house cannot stay in her husband's house. Okay, now, this is my problem. You want the woman to build with you. And no man can ever stand up and say, if not my wife, this house will not stand. The woman will be paying school fees, paying for food. Say, okay, only you just focus on the house so that we have house. Immediately you finish, you will not tell her it's not your money I used to build this house. And this house is not your money. You will pack and go if you don't want to see another woman. If you don't fear man, you will not fear God. Later, you not come and say, these women are using juju for you. I'm not speaking because I'm a woman. I'm speaking the facts. I was telling somebody, say, you have never seen where a woman husband will die, and they will not tell the woman, they will not give her property. I say, you go and check where. Like, seriously? A man cannot use year to year that they say this woman flirts. No! You are a fool. If a man that the woman flirts or cheats, and the man not take the woman back, they will differentiate that man from them. They will say, no, you are not a man. You are a weakling. You are a this, you are that. And not knowing that is the real man. Kudos to you that your wife will cheat. I'm not encouraging anyone because life is full of change and constant. Life is full of change that is not constant. Shout out to you that you can be able. You are the real man. You forgive because you know she will also forgive you, or she has already forgiven you. You see a man will cheat and say, I'm sorry now. Forgive me now. What did they never see before? Because I even they beg you, sir. Because I'm begging you. And if you don't want to forgive me, you can leave it. You are begging. Are you begging? No, tell me, are you begging or you are forcing? Do you know you cannot be suffering and be smiling? So many women have put in effort. I've never seen a woman that say, because my husband cheated on me, that is why I leave the man. The woman is not based on that cheating alone. There are so many things you have been doing. She now plus. There is no woman that will stand up and say, because of this man has never done me anything, just because of this cheating that he did that make me to leave him. If you are, stand up, let me see you. As far as I've gone, I know there is no woman that will say, I leave my husband or I leave my partner because of cheating. There must be so many things you have been doing, and she now add and plus cheating to it and say, this one is too much. You cheat, not that you are remorse. Not that there are remorse. There is one viral video that is going on that the woman, when the man cheats, the man will bring out millions. The man will buy new car. The man will buy new house, different friends, anything the woman wants. And the woman was not reminding the man. Honey, it's not you have cheated though. Have you not seen a girl that you like, just for instance, a joke? You cheat and you come home, you are remorse. You feel remorse. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I know what I did. I know this, I know that. No. Is it a new thing? Am I the one that started? Because I've not married another wife. You are coming home to threaten your wife because you have not married another wife. If I bring another woman home, that is when you start respecting me. Like, seriously? So bringing a second wife now is not a respect. It's not a wet. It's not a dignity. It's not a title they must give to you that you must chop. Chief Tazi title. You want to bring another woman home. You want to bring this. You don't even care to listen. Because the men, they know how to destroy the women. Once you are married, the first thing they will just say, she's a cheater. She's this. So any mother hear that, no, don't go to that woman again. Your punishment is coming. Wait. Your punishment is coming. What somebody did not do, you attach it to the person. Even if a woman cheats, it's only the men. It's only the women that are married. The men are never married. If you ask a man, you want to go out today that is Sunday, let's stay together. So because I married you, I don't have family, I don't have friends again. I cannot go out again. You want to use me to change your houseboy? You want to use me to do that? You bath your children, you say they want to use you to change your houseboy. Cook, you say they want to use you to change your houseboy. Sweep the house that you are, you say they want to use you to change your houseboy. Even take your children to school, you say they want to use you to change your houseboy. But when it is money, you will not come out and say, come and see, oh, this woman want to run my house, so she want to be the head. But in suffering, you want the woman to be the head of the suffer. But in enjoyment, you want to be the head. You say, it's not me that say it, is Bible. Come, all of you men, I'm challenging you now. Can you show me one place in the Bible, just one or not even twice, that they say you can marry more than one wife? Can you please show me? Because before they ask you two questions, you say, in the Bible, they did it. That was not what happened in the Bible. I will say that topic again because I've said it before. That is why I always say in my topic that we women, we are the cause of the problem of this world. How? Because Sarah did not give birth quick. And she have to give her husband, her maid, to enter into her. Is it not the same God in the Bible that asked Abraham to send Hagar and Ishmael away? How many of you, your wife gave your house girl? How many of you, your wife gave woman? That you are not using it to compare. Even in the time of Jacob, when Rachel did not give birth, when the sister was giving birth, she has to give her house girl because that is what her husband, grandmother did. She repeated it. And the sister now also give her house girl. So they became 4. There is nowhere in the Bible that a man married 2 wives. It was those people that started. Sarah started it. And Jacob, that married 2 sisters, now started it. That is when you see Solomon marry so many wives. David marry so many wives and be having concubines. That is why you see how those kings were having wives. Where is it written in the Bible? Please, if you know it, write it under the comment section. Where is it written in the Bible that you are supposed to marry more than 1 wife? I want to see it because before they answer you any question, say, is there in the Bible? Is there in the olden days? Okay, is it not the same Bible? We are coming to it. Oh, I'm just saying it now so that I don't forget. Is it not the same Bible that say, all things have passed away and everything became new? That one was Old Testament. Oh. That is why I refer you people to the olden days. You don't want to live olden. You don't want to stay in olden days. All things have passed away and everything became what? New. You don't want to stay in olden days. Oh. You don't know that olden days is only men that did marriage. A woman is not supposed to add a dime to marriage. That is why they are calling it marriage. Bride price. A woman is not supposed to add. These days, some women are the one even paying for their bride price. Some women, they will pay 50-50, some 60-50, some 70-30, 80-20. You don't even have the money. The woman will fund everything. And you still raise your shoulder and say you are a man. Because you don't want to live. You don't want to go back to that old days. Oh. When it comes to taking care of children, you don't know it's man that's supposed to take care of their children. You will not say it's a woman's job. New generation. But when it comes to the things that will benefit you, you will not refer to olden days. Now, you say it's Bible that told you. And the same Bible say, if any man be in Christ, is a new world creature. All things have passed away and everything became new. That is why there is Old Testament and New Testament. He said, I have not come to condemn that Old Testament, but I have come to renew it. Before, you have tablets, that 10 commandments, you'll be banding it either in your door, anywhere in your neck. But now it is inside you. That is why your heart is judging you these days. We don't see those ones. So show me as a man, where is it written in the Bible that say a man is supposed to marry more than 1 wife. Go and show me. I want to see it. Even when they ask the question and say, olden days, the only thing I see there is that when a man dies, if he have so many brothers, just as Igbo people are doing it, I don't know, I've not been there. That's what I heard. So don't come for me. The way they are doing it, that they will pass the wife. Hey, if somebody wants to still marry the woman, she can still be in the family, you know. So they now ask, see how many? Then who is now the woman real husband? So because we do things out of ignorance. We say things out of ignorance. Have you ever seen a queen? A queen. She's the first wife. They made her queen. Have you ever seen a queen being neglected, that they will not take the queen out? They will not go and take the younger one without her permission. Have you ever seen a queen lose her throne? Apart from they dethrone her. They will not say, you are a queen, oh, but I bring a new queen. For today go, you are no longer a queen again. When most of you will bring new wife. The old one is now shit. The old one is just abandoned property. You will not touch her again. You will not near her. You will not do anything. Eh? I want to know. Because we say things out of ignorance. You don't want to forgive somebody. You know, a man was telling me, when I was answering this question, a man say, do you know that? Let me explain. Do you know that if a man find out that the woman cheats, hey, it's like you have just gone to shoot them. It's like their years, their life is ended. Now, you as a man, you cheat every day, all the time. Then I ask the man, say, why are you men so furious when you hear that your wife or your girlfriend or whoever is the woman in your life cheats? He say it's so painful. I say, really? So you don't think the way it's so painful to you, that is how it's painful to the women? He said, but the women don't complain and they are alive. He said, because they don't have choice. Because they want to be, because they want to stay married, because they want to stay because of their children, because they don't want people to laugh at them. Because women have also because. And the kind of heart that God have given to us. And you know, single mother, they will laugh at me. You know, I've put in more effort in this marriage. I want my children to inherit things. I want this one to do this. I want that one to do. You know, we give fitty excuse. We give fitty excuse. I don't want my children to suffer. I don't want this to do this. I don't want that to. That is why these things have escalated. If our four great grandmothers have fought all these things all this while, if they have allowed women to be equal or going to school just as it is now, woman can be a doctor and everything, then I will not train a woman child though, because she'll go and end up in her husband's house. I will not train a woman child though, because she'll go and end up in her husband's house. You that is creating this law now. If you, because of a bad person to create a law, it is the good one that will fall into it. You forget you have sisters. You forget you have wives. You have daughters. You forget you have mothers. You have cousins, aunties everywhere. When that happen to you now, you'll not be shouting. And another thing that I see, they say, where will a woman? Okay, you as a man, have you ever seen when a man die, they will not say, the woman people will not come and say, bring out our daughter property? Is it done? If you have seen, me, I'm not. But when a man dies, you see the first thing the family will ask, where is our brother's property? Like, is the property you are after? Where is our brother's property? Have you ever seen when a woman dies before the husband, and they will not tell the man, please don't marry another woman into this house, because this house, you and your wife gathered to build this house. But when a man dies, you brought another man into the house. Where will I put the man when I have house? It's not supposed. So what is supposed? Where am I going to put the man? I should pack my children out of the house and put your own children. You that is coming, is it you or your wife that built the house? You are coming with your wife and your children. Tell me. Have you ever seen when a woman died, the man married another wife, you say, no, don't use that car because it was my late wife's own. You turn everything upside down. Even when you know, as the family, clearly that this woman helped to build this thing, you will deny her of the right. Whatsoever a man sow, that he will reap. Let's go to the Bible and see so many things. First of all, let's look at 2 Corinthians 5, verse 17. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17. See what it say here. Say, wherefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. All things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. You don't see that one. All things have what? Passed away, and everything became what? New. Now, let's look at Ephesians 5:22 from 20. Ephesians 5. Okay, say, giving thanks always for all things to God the Father in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. It says, submit. No, not this one. Okay, 25. It says, husband, love your wife. Verse 25. It says, husbands, love your wife just as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for her. Husbands, so husbands. Then 26. It says, that he might sacrifice and cleanse her with the washing of water by the word. Word of God, word. Talking, not beating, not chasing. Then, that he might present her to himself a glorious church. Become one. A glorious, and not having spots or wrinkle or any such thing, but that she should be holy and without blemish. You seen it? Genesis 2 verse 24. Let's read that one. 2 verse 26 say, wherefore a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. A man shall leave his father and his mother and joined to his wife, and they shall become what? One. Not be two. One flesh. A man shall leave his father and his mother and join to his wife, and they shall become what? One flesh. Just one, oh, not two. One flesh. So now, if you are joined to your wife, when your wife offend you, or when your wife did something, when your wife offend you or did something wrong, shall come together and become one flesh. But no, we are jumping from one place to another. We are changing it. Let's look at Matthew 5 verse 17. 5 verse 17. Oh, it says, do not think that I come to destroy the law or to prophet. I do not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Do you hear me? He did not come to destroy the law, but he came to fulfill it. Do not think that I came to abolish the law. Matthew 5 verse 17. He said, do not think that I have come to abolish the law, but I have come to fulfill it. I've come to fulfill it. So let's take caution with wisdom. No matter if you do something and the woman can forgive you, why can't the woman do something and you forgive them? And you see a man that forgive their wife, you say the man is a fool, the man is a this, the man is a that, the man is this one. Like, seriously? You don't want to use it to hear anything that a woman do as a man. All your own is, you just want to see, the woman should submit, the woman should do that, the woman, if a man just say the woman is not respectful, the woman is not this, you just hang onto it. You hang onto it. I was asking somebody one day, I said, come, if you say you cannot forgive your wife, or you say you cannot forgive somebody, or your wife did something or anything, remember, you have daughters. Remember, you have sisters. Oh. When their husband came complaining, which mouth are you going to tell them and say, no, it's okay? Because they will refer you and say, when it was your time, you didn't. Especially you as a parent, you as a brother, you as a father, or anything you be. So let me end this video here, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe. Bye, guys. Happy Sunday once again. Bye and bye and bye and bye.